We're going to be talking about the Scarecrow Problem. When your ads are smart, but your business isn't. Great product, great marketing, great ads, broken business.
See it all the time.
Everyone is in a canoe, rowing in different directions, expecting to come to the same destination.
Or just going in circles.
How do I diagnose that my business is broken? That I've got a business problem, not a product, ads, or marketing problem? Welcome to Follow the Yellow Brick Road, the show where online businesses learn how to turn clicks into customers and growth into real scale. I'm your co-host, Emma Rainville, the Wizard of Ops, helping companies transform chaos into systems that actually run.
And I'm Mitch Barham, the Wizard of Ads, the guy who knows how to turn paid traffic into predictable revenue. Together, we break down what really drives profitable online businesses, from traffic and funnels to operations, scaling, and everything behind the curtain. Because getting customers is only half the battle.
The real magic happens when ads and operations work together. So if you want smarter traffic, stronger systems, and a clear path to scaling your business, you're in the right place. Let's follow the Yellow Brick Road. Mitch,
Emma.
I'm really excited about today's episode because we're going to be talking about the Scarecrow Problem, which is when your ads are smart, but your business isn't. And so you can have brilliant marketing and still have a fundamentally broken business. So great product, great marketing, great ads, broken business.
See it all the time.
Okay, so talk me through that. So at the point that, first of all, how do I diagnose that that's my problem?
How do you diagnose that it's your actual business that's the problem?
Yeah, my business is broken.
Listen to your media buyer.
If you have one, a lot of people are running their own stuff, right? Or they have someone internal. So that's possible. But how do I diagnose that my business is broken? That I've got a business problem, not a product, ads, or marketing problem. So let's presume that my ads have good ROAS. My revenue that's coming in is decent. I got a decent amount of cash coming into the business. But there's not enough month at the end of the money. And there's constant fires. I'm constantly getting calls because customers are upset, customer service is over, way over in tickets what should be based upon my sales. I've got merchant account problems. I've got just constant issues and firefighting that continuously comes up. And there's no money at the end of the month, but we're bringing in lots of money, and my media buyer is telling me that my ads are performing well. How do I know what part of the business isn't working?
I would honestly, the simplest way, and I've literally had to do this in the past and do it for other businesses. It's going to sound Mickey Mouse and kind of dumb, but I will whiteboard out the problems and list everything out, because then you can visualize it, right? And then from there, you can piece together oh, here's the commonality. This is the area in the business that we need to fix. I've had to do it in my own businesses. And it's why does this keep happening? And then you whiteboard it out and boom, the problem hits you right in the face of it's deliverables, it's customer service, it's shipping, it's manufacturing, whatever area
Let's say it's all of it.
Cool. Go out of business. I don't know what to tell you. No, okay, it's all of it. It's deliverables. It's customer service. You just have some framework SOP issues. There's no systems in place. The inmates are running the asylum kind of thing. Now you need to retool, which again, I've done, not because the inmates are running the asylum, but as you grow, period, you will have to resystematize and reprocess because things will break. You need to then go, okay, how was it happening before? And then what's breaking? And then, okay, now we need to add this to the process and then update it. If you're starting from zero, just get a process put in place that people can follow. And ideally, if you have these processes and you're, the Wizard of Ops, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I like to have my SOPs broken down to where somebody could almost walk off the street and be able to follow exactly what.
Not almost, absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the things that a lot of people fight with me on is, why does it say log in and then have instructions to log in?
Yeah.
Because if that person suddenly got hit by a bus, you need to know how to fucking log in. Do you know how many times I've actually got I don't know what ESP we use.
Mm-hmm.
One person in the company knows the ESP.
Yep.
Or one person has the password.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it happens all the time. So your SOP literally should be that someone could come off the street that knows absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They may not be able to perform well. They may not be able to understand what the data says to make pivots. They may not be, but they can absolutely go push every button in the SOP. You can't SOP out what to do for variables of data.
Right, no.
There are a gazillion different mathematical equations, but you can 100% go and pull all of the information.
Mm-hmm.
And your SOP should be step 1, go to this URL.
Yeah.
Step 2, use username and password shared in our company LastPass.
And here's how to access that. Yep.
Access company LastPass. Mm-hmm. Go to this URL. Type in your email and master password that was assigned to you at onboarding. And like literally, like it and it should have screenshots and by the way, videos walking you through it.
Yep. I have both.
There is absolutely no reason not to turn on Loom
Oh, so easy.
while you're performing a task. Zero reason not to. I get it all the time. Like, I don't have time to train on that. Do you have to do the task today? Yeah, but I don't have time to train on it. You absolutely do have the time to train on it. I want you to turn your Loom on and with each step, speak out what you're doing. This takes you no extra time at all. You don't have to explain anything. Speak out what you're physically doing. Give me that motherfucking transcript and let me put it in my Wizard of Ops SOP creator, which, by the way, my SOP creator is in our hidden control chamber. So if you're a member of our hidden control chamber membership where we have all of our courses, you can go use that SOP free of charge.
Interrupt this podcast to ask you to do a huge favor for us.
Huge.
We drop so much knowledge to help you guys, but you're not going to be notified unless you hit that subscribe and the notification bell to be notified the minute we drop a new episode to help you grow and scale your business.
Because you never know when we're going to be taken off YouTube.
You have no idea. Like, I could all of a sudden be like Liam Neeson with a particular set of skills.
Also, we read every single comment. So
Leave a question or comment. We will reply to it, and maybe we'll even talk about it in an upcoming episode.
probably if you troll us, we will definitely talk about you in an upcoming episode. Thanks.
But I can throw that transcript in there and it uses industry best practices along with that. It'll pull out the screenshots. It'll pull out all the information and it will build an SOP. There's no reason for you to go write an SOP in today's world.
100%.
You put a Loom on, you record yourself doing it, and you give it to the custom GPT and the custom GPT spits it out. Too much information is good as long as it doesn't sidetrack.
Right. And with this, like you saying, there's no reason to be writing out the SOPs. I 100% agree with that. But also, I don't know about you, and, let me know if I'm dumb for doing it this way. But like, if we don't have an SOP on something and when we realize it, like, I make the employees do it.
I've never written an SOP.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, it's like literally,
I
like,
say
you
that all the
guys
time.
do
People
it.
look at me sideways. At the point that I realized SOPs were important, I had been a COO for a while. It was long ago when I was COO of an HVAC company.
Back in 1912.
So, gross dickbag guy. When I realized that we needed SOPs, I already had full staff. And they're the ones that I make do the SOP. Additionally, I used to say SOPs need to be updated every 6 months. I highly think that every quarter at minimum. Really, it should be monthly. And if you are the one doing the task, you should be the one that updates it. There's no reason why you shouldn't be thinking through the repetitive tasks that you're doing, because so many of them can be automated now.
So many.
And the way that I've sold it to my team is I would like you to get off at 3:00 every day.
Oh, sounds amazing.
Nothing would make me happier in this world than for you to not work 40 hours a week. And if we could accomplish everything we need to accomplish with you working 20 hours a week, I would 100% love that. and still pay you the same amount. We need to be able to grow the business at that rate, which means you need to be able to take on more clients, which means you need to continuously automate more and more. But there's no reason why you can't babysit automations as a full-time job. So let's be taking a look at these SOPs. What can be automated? What can have an N8N workflow? What can have an agent built? And how do we replace you working 40 hours a week?
So you're in businesses a lot, different areas than I am. What do you see as broken most times? Like they could have all this money coming in from ads and it seems like it's all working, but then like you say, there's no money, there's no month at the end of the money. I love that saying. I'm going to steal that, by the way. What do you see?
It usually has to do with the foundational framework not existing. It generally starts there. So there's no real vision. The vision is make money. Or the owner believes that there's a well laid out vision and you talk to everybody in the business and no one can actually articulate the same thing.
That's very important. Yeah.
And if money is part of that vision, then you fucked it all up. It's wrong. Vision is not a mission statement. While it is similar, it's just not. It's very different. And so if I can't go to everyone and not word by word verbatim, because then it's just muscle memory and memorization. It isn't a feeling. It isn't an emotion. It isn't a belief. It isn't a purpose. It's just something that you made them memorize.
Right.
But if I can't go to your people and say, hey, what's the vision for the company you work for? And 12 people give me the same overall idea. That's a big problem because no one's working towards a common goal. Everyone is in a canoe, rowing in different directions, expecting to come to the same destination.
Or just going in circles.
Correct.
So they don't know to switch sides. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you've got this entire system of things you want done and things you want to do. And this normally looks like we always start projects but never finish them. Nobody finishes anything on time. Nothing ever gets done. That means that there's not a good execution plan in your business. So there's not a way that we create goals, objectives, and projects and then disperse them amongst the team, communicate about them effectively, and get them done timely. And so those two things in and of itself will generally fix the rest of the problems, because when you start having those two things, the other things your team will start bringing to light and saying, hey, these are our objectives. This is our vision. We don't have the merchant accounts to sustain this. We don't have the product lines to build. Like if our mission is to help 1 million people get healthy, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and we've got a meditation app, where are the rest of the product lines?
Right.
And when are we building them? And you'll start to see things fall in place if you hire well and you hire people that are motivated by the vision.
So to you, the vision, and this is totally a selfish question. That kind of vision of like, there's a purpose, sounds like, behind it, is vital to...
A vision is the company's purpose. Why does it exist? Where are we going and why do we exist?
Okay.
What are we accomplishing and why do we exist? That is the company's vision.
Yep.
That's your vision statement, if you will. And so I'll go a little bit deeper on another podcast where we talk through how you create a 10-year target, 3 and 5 year flash forward, your 1-year commitments, break it down into quarterly goals. So you've given everyone a roadmap. We'll definitely talk about that. But your vision, I call it an absolute focus in my book. What are we absolutely focused on accomplishing as a company?
Yeah. Okay. I like
And
that.
so, we help visionary entrepreneurs in direct response and e-commerce create real impact for real people, instilling operational excellence throughout their business. There is nothing that I will ever do that can't fall into that. So I had this great idea because, again, I'm very visionary. of going and buying the house next door from me that went up for sale because I wanted to be able to put clients there. I wanted to be able to do all kinds of stuff, but I could also run an Airbnb business out of it. It was going to be great. And then the house on the corner went for sale and I was going to buy that one too. And the house on the corner over here went for sale and I was going to buy that one too. And I was going to start a whole Airbnb business. How the fuck does that fit into my vision?
Yeah. Doesn't.
And right after I figured out how to pay for it all, I realized that I absolutely shouldn't do it. I needed to go start another LLC and I already have 6 and I just don't want to.
Yeah.
So that died.
Makes sense.
And your vision, your absolute focus, your vision will allow you to have shiny object syndrome enough to grow your business, but not enough to throw wrenches at it.
I like that.
So yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah. No, that was good stuff right there. Cool. I like that.
That's it for today's episode of Follow the Yellow Brick Road, where the Wizard of Ads and the Wizard of Ops break down what it really takes to build and scale a profitable online business.
If you found this episode useful, make sure to go to followtheyellowbrickroadpodcast.com to check out the Hidden Control Chamber for all kinds of awesome freebies, guides, checklists, everything that we do to grow businesses.
So hop over there and grab all those free resources in the Hidden Control Chamber. And remember, getting traffic is one thing. Turning it into customers that build the systems to support real growth, that's where the real magic happens. Until next time, keep following the Yellow Brick Road.